Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. Got a new look today. Why did that track skip? I don't know if you heard that, the track kind of skipped. Must be a problem, because this is an extended version of the song. That's not a new look. Yeah, this is how I always look. I do have this little pen, though. It's a little evening blue. Doesn't light up, though, unfortunately. But it does write very, very, very well. And you guys may remember from the last cosplay stream that I did, we have a command where you get to change the color of these awesome wings I've got here. So I can make it poop color, which does not exist. There's, I think the closest thing that I have to poop color is red. And if your poop is red, that's not a good sign. Remember seeing those pens? Yes, Kat, you were there when I got these pens. I got this one, and I got this one as well. I saw them, I'm like, I have these. That was when Shell found the copy of, which was it? Was the official soundtrack or the arranged album? I forget which, because I remember I bought both of them, and I let you have one. And I think I might have let Shell have the other, because I already have both of them anyway, so I'm like, well, I don't need them. But, I have to look back at that photo. Would you, would it bother you if I showed the photo of you and I posing with that album? I know Shell found one, and I was curious for a second one. I was all, okay. Just wanted to make sure. I know some people don't want their pictures online. What was it? How can I find it? Because I know it's not on my computer. It's on my old hard drive somewhere. Called... Okay. Browser. Gonna go to display just really quick. Yeah, that's me and you, Cat. Cat's on the left, I'm on the right. And that's me and my pens too, because I love my pens. It was the I think that's the arranged album, if I'm looking at it correctly. That is arranged. Either way, it's so ironic that we found it there, because just, like, not even maybe 15 minutes before we walked into that shop, I was talking to Shell about, and you, of course, about how, like, there's such an abundance of anime and video game merchandise nowadays, where back, like, 10, 20 years ago, it wasn't as easy to find. But there's still a scarcity of RADIATA Stories merchandise. And I'm like, damn, if they had more RADIATA Stories merchandise, I would totally buy it. But, and then we go into this store, and, imagine my shock. Yeah. That was quite something. My eyes are closed. Are they? I think you were, like, almost halfway between a blink. Sorry. I think that was the only photo that I had of that moment. I mean, it's easy to have your eyes closed when we're in a moment of excitement like that. Anyway. So, happy 18th anniversary to RADIATA Stories. RADIATA Stories is now a legal adult in many countries around the world. They can now legally vote. They can apply for a credit card without parents' permission or parents having to co-sign. What else can they do? They can go to college. They can move out of their parents' house without needing to be emancipated. They can do grown-up things, which I won't say. Porn. I look like a child, but it's hilarious. It's okay. I suffer from baby face syndrome too, and baby voice syndrome. I feel like, I don't know, just the way I talk is it's still very teenager-like. My voice never matured past 16. They can join the army. RADIATA Stories can join the army and help us fight against the humans. It's perfect. Time to go to war, kids. What else can you do at 18? You can do a lot of things. No offense, but this extended version of Perpetual Unsteadiness is not very smooth in the transitions. It's okay, they tried. I'm just being a bit of a negative Nancy. Anyway, so, are there any orders of business that I need to address first before we continue on with RADIATA Stories? I got my elven wine, as promised. Your throat's a bit dry. Everything's dry. My hands are dry, my feet are dry, and I never get dry feet. My feet are always, like, more on the moist side. Not to be gross about it, but, like, this is the first time, the first winter that I've ever had, like, dry feet, and I've had to put, like, had a reason to put lotion on. And this winter sucks. We've barely gotten any snow. It's just been cold. I haven't seen the sun in, like, at least 2 weeks. It's awful. I hate it. Unless it's summer, then I'm dead. Yeah, Devin is a very dry boy. Anyway, let's, I think I've said about all I need to say on the matter. Let's get into RADIATA Stories. Because it's RADIATA Stories time. Right. Fix that. It was on Dolphin. Come on. There we go. Is the game at a reasonable volume for you guys? You want me to turn it up? I did serve a last-minute tweak to the sound settings, and I don't know if it's all messed up. Sometimes the game is too loud and I'm too quiet, and sometimes I'm too loud and the game is too quiet. But as long as it's working out for you guys. I do have a bit of a confession to make. For the sake of transparency, I did do some grinding off stream. Just because there was something I wanted to do during the Lupus Gate attack. And I wasn't really able to do it because I didn't have a Volti yet. But now I do. Now I should. Or do I? Hold on. Let me check really quick. Just gonna do a Let's make sure for certain that I do have my Volti. Yeah, I have it. It's there. It's 1,000 spears, but he still does the Shining Rain animations. Adios. I'm sorry, Plow. You had to be at the receiving end of my little Volti test. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Share a bit. That was undeserved. No way I lost to you. Yeah, well, you did. The animation was crazy bonkers. Hey, Lex! Welcome back. Man, I haven't seen you in ages. Where you been, man? Wonder if my Volti attack works. It attacks a random pedestrian. Yep, it works. Totally works. Alright, I probably should get my Volti, you know, back up to where to 100. Because I don't intend to, like, go through the entire battle with Galvados and company. Although, maybe I could anyway. So busy, sadly. Got 3 jobs and 5 classes. Holy crap, dude. Don't hurt yourself. And here I'm bored out of my skull because it's the slow season, or the slow... Yeah, the slow season at work. We're not having a lot of shows and there's not a whole lot going on.
Oh, really?
His face? What? Yeah, so, here's the thing. This isn't actually Zane. This is Jack wearing Zane's clothing.
You didn't run away.
A human in Lord Zane's clothing. Does that sound familiar?
That's great news. You got away.
Jack.
Huh?
So, Jack and I have a lot in common right now.
There are guards everywhere.
We're both, a wolf in sheep skin, I guess you could say. Or elf skin. And what happens is when Jack, as Zane, is not... He's in a pose that isn't just him, like, standing with his arms in his signs. If he's just, like, doing something like putting his arms up or, like, tilting or doing whatever, his face will come off. And that's just how it is. Jack is just full-on wearing Zane's body. He is.
You didn't appreciate me saving your life?
I'm not talking about that. What were you doing with that Gawain guy? Hey, I'm asking you a question. What were you doing with those non-human? Do you really want to turn?
Sorry, I already
Come on,
I already sat through this last week.
I'm not trying.
I'm not sitting through it again.
Jack, so much so.
Unbalanced?
Yes.
Hey, are you being
The trans-spirits.
I knew it. Okay, they'll have a look.
No.
Sure, they're.
In any case.
Huh?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes. The
Humans?
The orc.
Humans?
Accident.
Someone.
It was.
But, actually, I do have the command in this chat, but, this is actually a mod that was created by James Garrett, the one who's behind, you know, pretty much every other mod that, that this game has. I don't think the game has any mods that are not made by him. So.
What language is that?
Lucia.
It allows you to play as Lord Zane, Nogueira, Fan, Keen, Hap,
Hey,
Ro,
what's wrong with you?
Fan, maybe Shin as well. The sad thing is, we can't play as Gil, and the reason why we can't play as Gil
Jack.
is because
What happened?
Gil's
What happened?
file is apparently too big.
You don't remember?
Believe me, James said that he tried to put Gil in, but it just, he was too big. He was a big boy,
Seems like I'm losing my own body.
which is very
As if it wasn't
strange.
mine anymore.
He doesn't have a Volti or anything like that, and there's nothing about him that's like his
I'm
battle,
sorry I bothered you with this. I've
like his
accepted my
battle
destiny for what it is.
commands
Ready to
and things
confront
like that
it now.
are very
It's
complex.
just that before the end came,
The amount
I
of
wanted to
sass
know
that
if it
Gil
was still
has,
truly human.
Jack can't handle it.
I'm glad I was able to.
Ridley?
But the way that we're able to fight as Zane and Nogueira in battle is it all uses Zane's movesets, not Nogueira's. And the way that we fight as the smaller White Elves, so like Shin Fan, I think we have Shin.
Wait.
Shin Fan, Hap,
Hey, Ridley!
Bro, Keen. It's they all use Gil's movesets. But the thing is, even though we're using Gil's movesets, we can't actually play as him, which is sad, but that's also the way it is.
Trying to keep a low profile here. Keep your damn voice down.
Gawain! You're human, aren't you? Knights are...
Well, I'm not.
I don't want to...
You don't have tomorrow.
You're lying.
Believe me.
Morrow, you're lying. I love when you can cut people off.
The end of the world.
And by the way, for those of you who just got into the stream, there's a channel command, or not channel, a channel point redemption that allows you to change the color of these wings. Right now they're on fade, so they'll just kind of move from color to color, but like, I could say like, oh, change it to green or something, and then I can manually change it with a control. I do have to kind of reach behind myself and do it, but that's how it works.
So that's what he said, anyway.
Back to the fade. It's a new feature
You are a coward after all. Unless, of course,
of the cosplay.
Stop that.
Color changing wings.
First, Jack and
Lupus!
why
Oh,
not?
it's
If any
voice got really high there.
good.
Yes,
Hey Catherine, how are you? How's Mila and company? Change the wing color. Pink. You want pink?
You'd better not be plotting.
All right.
anything, You hear me?
Cross, don't you ever think about what's going on?
It's kind of like a magenta sort of pink.
Or Gawain? Or where this war is
Yeah.
going to end up?
Any color that you want, as long as it's on the remote control. I can't really stray too far from these colors. Doing all right. That's good. Oh hey, how's it going, man? Yanni, right? That's the name you go by, right? Or is it like it's or like HC? I don't know how to pronounce, but yeah.
Are you in there too?
Good to see you all again. It's, how's everyone's night going? Yeah. Yanni, okay, good, I remember.
Troops guarding the other gates, join
It's
the
been a
Lupus
long
Gate.
time, hasn't it? How have you been?
To stop the enemy where they are.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Lupus Gate. It's all.
It's all.
Tell me, Lord.
The truth?
Those are giant things of tea, those giant mugs of tea.
No, but
Or maybe it's coffee, who knows?
I am.
a god.
I will have to leave you soon.
I gotta stop slouching.
Where are you going, Lord Lucian?
Lord Larks.
I'm going Lord Larks. Big T. Robbie has these mugs, or at least they used to. They're big mugs that they're more meant for eating like soup out of, but you can drink tea out of them as well. Oh, saying what happened to your cape there. You can drink tea out of them. It feels like a big ass giant mug. Just take a big giant sip, babe. Soup mugs. Hang on. I didn't want to cough in your face, or in your ear rather. Trying to be courteous. My French press isn't big enough to fill it with coffee. I almost forgot that you had a French press. Alright. Let me handle Mr. Galvados. 1,000 Shining Rain. Finished your studies? Oh, great. Congratulations. Looking for a job. I forget. I don't know if you mentioned before. What did you study? And what kind of job are you looking for? This guy is still not dead. Galvados is too strong. Bench press. But yeah, the community's been pretty good. Where I don't know. Sometimes I'll have moments or periods of time where I'm not available to stream, but I still do the movie nights on my personal Discord every week without fail. So those movie nights are just kind of a good way to have some consistency. I think the reason why Galvados is hanging back like that is because he's about to die. The RADIATA Stories community has been good. It's been, steadily growing. I'm hoping that I can do something like more Discord oriented when the North American anniversary, 18th anniversary comes around. Yeah, I knew it. He was about to die. That's why he was hanging back like that. Anyway, not a whole lot else to say about it. Media, cinnamon, sorry, cinema, not cinnamon, cinema, and journalism, audiovisual. That's really cool. I wish I could have majored in something interesting like that. I majored in psychology and had a minor in sociology. Now I don't even work in the field. Majored in food. Well, of course that your cat's gonna want to eat sardines. Cats love that shit. Cats, you give a cat a fish, and it will love you forever. If a cat loves anything, like I know like animals, they don't like mint. In fact, humans are the only species apparently that enjoy the sensation of mint. Other animals don't like it. So animals don't like mint. They don't like pickles for some reason, even though a dog will happily lick its own butt. Will refuse to sniff a pickle. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I didn't even really want to work in the field, that's the thing. Oh, I learned Freezer. I didn't want to work in the field anyway, I just needed a degree, because I had spent so much time messing around in college that, like, not messing around in the sense of partying, but messing around in the fact that, like, I just couldn't settle on a major. And I needed to choose something.
He was really tough, and there are still more of them.
Jack,
Well, one of us has to change.
Zane, the elf leader. So the ring
Now
will
she
finally
mad
show
because she
itself.
won't marry. She never likes people.
it is all the work you even turn your my heart.
Zane!
Oh yes, Alkandars will claim this poison can slay even humans.
I'll try to have more time. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, like, no hard feelings if you can't, but you're always welcome here. It's basically today's equivalent of a high school diploma. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it shows that you can, oh my god. He is really suffering right now. Hang on. Oh, I'll fix that. Sorry, Achilles. This is the fight that I was waiting for. Ow! like a little bit concentrating on this. Oh, he's linking up anyway.
No way!
Jarvis, don't be like that. Alright, I've had enough of you, Zane. I've had it with your sassy mouth.
Thousand spears!
Doesn't matter what in. Yeah. We didn't even see what happened. Just a blank screen. Oh no, we didn't get to see his Shining Rain. That's okay. Fish next. Weirdly tastes like cornflakes, but a little bit fish flavored. Well. So, are those snacks something that you got? Where did you get them? Adios. I don't actually want to waste my time with these light elves. No offense. It's like psychology science. It's very interesting as a degree. Got them at Hannaford in the Asian food aisle. I need to go grocery shopping. I haven't gone in maybe a week. The last time I went was just to get provisions for some more borscht. Flavored like fish, but actually fish fillets. I did like those crab snacks that we got from that Asian store. They were good. Speaking of the vessel, we're not going to see her anymore. Well, I mean, we will, and then she's gonna die. Chia. It's really cool stuff. We, Devin and I wanted to try a durian, but we didn't want to commit and get, like, a full durian. So I think we got some ice cream or something of that nature that was durian flavored. We didn't like it, so we decided we're, you know, kind of glad we didn't buy full durian. It was durian mochi. Gotcha. It probably is, an acquired taste. Right, Cross, go on ahead. I don't like these fishing things, they're weird. I can have them.
Where's that? I have.
They have tanks of live fish and you can pick them out and they'll cook it for you. Do you remember how when we would go to the grocery store and I would see the live lobsters, I'd call them bugs? Oh, you know what? I should probably go back and refuel. It's huge. It looks like a pet store. Yeah. Because I realized how low I was on my herb extract DX. They're kind of sea bugs. Yeah, they're what's the name, like arthropods, or it's the term for bugs that basically have an outer shell. Arthropods. That's the same thing with roly-polies, right? Because when I was playing not RADIATA Stories, Twilight Princess a few streams ago, and I made a comment about the pill bugs. I said pill bugs, right? Not centipedes. About the pill bugs, and you were like, well, you know, they're technically not insects. I'm like, I don't care. They're little creepy crawlies. Are just land crabs. Yeah, this girl, she likes to sleep in. Even I get up earlier than her, and I like to sleep in too. I really like that.
Welcome.
Give me all the stuff. Yes. I need it all. Hopefully I won't need much more than that. Hopefully I'll be able to survive Aphelios' wrath. Because he is one tough customer. How did I go up 2 levels? Barnacles are also crustaceans. I mean, doesn't really surprise me. Sticky crabs. I don't understand zoology, Devin. I took a semester of zoology, and it was like it was so frustrating because you'd have like a little mouse, and then there'd be a vole, and then a mole, and they basically all look the same, but there's just very subtle differences. It's just like, oh well, a mole has this little spot on the top of its tail, and it I don't know, like I'm just talking out my ass, but like the differences between different species of animals was so subtle to me, and I couldn't keep track of it. There was just so much memorization. It's like, oh well, this actually isn't a mole, it's a vole. This is not a vole, it's a mouse. I'm like, I don't know, they're all rats. They're all little rodents. One of my friends once gave me shit because I was tagging posts about... I'm supposed to go that way. I'm always getting myself lost. I mean, like, not in, like, a mean way, but they did kind of correct me when I was tagging my posts all as monkeys. Even if they were gorillas or, you know, chimps or apes or whatever. It's like, actually, they're not monkeys, they're apes. I'm like, I don't care, they're all monkeys. I don't know the difference. I mean, I know that monkeys are smaller and they have tails. And then the apes don't have tails. I think that's the main distinction between the two. Until you get the convergent evolution, and animals look the same but aren't even related. I heard that, what was it? It was like there was a certain species of animal. I think it was like foxes. I have to look this up. There's a certain animal, and I think it's a fox. So, foxes... Wait. I don't know. There was like, I think it was a fox. It was like that foxes, even though they look very similar to dogs, and they are technically part of the dog family, they if they can't breed with dogs. Well, actually, what was it? It was like dogs can breed with wolves, but they can't breed with foxes. Something like that. See, I suck at memorizing facts. I'm just good at, like, vague concepts. Fuck. It's not conversion and evolution, that's distantly related to an interbreed. Yeah, I don't know, Devin. You're speaking in a language I don't understand. You're smarter than I am. And then go to the left. Stupid septum region. Why does space have to be so confusing? Listen, I'ma teach you. Devin, don't bother. You're wasting your breath. I'm not gonna retain it. Speaking of strange breeds, I know that the mandible looks like a fox, but isn't. Could be getting my facts mixed up. On the topic of foxes and jackals, it was a desert fox and a jackal. It reminds me of the story that one of my friends told me the story that his he and a mutual friend and his brother, they were all playing I don't know if it was like D&D. It was some sort of tabletop game at the mutual friend's house. And mutual friend and his brother started arguing about whether something was a desert fox or a jackal. And they were getting into this really heated debate over like whether it's a jackal or a desert fox, to the point that mutual friend starts cussing out his brother, and his dad, their dad from the other, who is in the other room, who also plays that tabletop game. He goes, like, Landon, your brother's right. No, it was like it was Brian, your brother's right. Landon, go wash your mouth out with soap. So like one of the brothers was like, oh yeah, your brother's right, but your brother needs to wash his mouth out with soap. And my friend thought that he wasn't being serious until mutual friend gets up and goes to the bathroom and he hears the faucet running. I didn't even know that was something that parents still did, making kids wash their mouth out with soap. Options. Yeah, let's just piss away our money on this. We'll be okay. Can't flee from Thelion, unfortunately. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Are we ready? Are we ready for the City of White Knights? I'm not able to, there's no save flag out here, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Where was it saved? Okay, onward we go. This place looks like Arizona. It has some beautiful qualities, but I also would not like to live in Arizona. At least not in the summer. We went to the Southwest in the summer one time. And it was like Satan's asshole. I remember I think we were somewhere in either Arizona or New Mexico. I think it was Arizona though. And we stopped at a nearby park to eat lunch. And I went down the slide and it was a metal slide. It literally burned me. Going down that slide. Gawain is gonna show up eventually. So we have to be on the lookout for him. Oh, hi, Pterodactyl. Oh, Derek. Oh. Oh my god, this guy is... You not! These pterodactyls are insane.
No way.
Maybe I could try to use freeze. See if that'll work. Since I used it now. Alright, I've learned it. Freezer. Well, the fight's already over, so. And you guys eating something for dinner? Have you eaten dinner yet? Here he is, Gawain.
I've been waiting, son of Cairn.
Gawain, what have you done with Ridley? What are you
Dinner
up
has
to?
been eaten.
What are you trying to
Lucky.
do?
This
I just
isn't
had
the time
lunch.
for talking,
I didn't even
boy.
eat breakfast.
Draw your sword.
Gawain, you...
Enough talk, son of Cairn. If you want to learn the truth, you'll have to fight me.
I'll eat dinner after the
How
stream.
about it? Come on! This isn't the time for cowardice.
a huge pack of hot dogs I need to eat up.
I never understand this kind of stuff.
I feel that.
Everything you've said and everything Ridley told me, I just pretended to understand, okay? Gawain! I'm sorry for the captain, but you killed my father, so now you die!
Doesn't like hot dogs anymore. Maybe she ate too many. I know that happened to me with gummy worms. One summer vacation, we, I forget where we went, but I remember we were traveling in a minivan. Not so fast, Gawain. We were traveling in a minivan, and I packed a bunch of gummy worms to eat along the way, and I ate so many of them that I got sick of them. And I, for the longest time, did not want to eat another gummy worm again. Or any gummy candy for that matter. She hasn't even had hot dogs in a long time. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
We didn't even eat them out. It's filled to the brim. She won't even taste them. You know, that reminds me. And I've told this story before, but I told the story about, actually, maybe I didn't. I told it in the Discord movie chat.
Jack. Just like your father.
Gawain.
Why the long face, lad?
I'll tell it after this cutscene.
You won. You should look happy about it. Ridley and I are prisoners of our destiny. This is how it was meant to end for me.
Destiny? What do you mean, destiny? What's going to happen to Ridley?
Ridley's destiny is quite different from mine. A long time ago, I stole your father from you. My fate was to lose everything repaying that debt.
Gawain.
You've become strong. Cairn would be proud of you, lad.
Gawain, tell me the truth. Did you really kill my father?
Did you fuck my mom?
You have avenged his death, Jack. Leave it at that.
Did you fuck my mom, Santa Claus?
You have defeated me in battle. My duty is now done.
It's okay. Don't try to talk.
Yeah.
Tell Gans. Tell my son. I'm sorry. I wasn't a father to him.
Okay. You know, the ironic thing about this
Gans forgives you.
is that in this version of the story, in this path, Jack ends up avenging avenging his father by killing every single person who was involved, whether directly or indirectly, with his father's death. Which includes Gawain and Zane and Gil. But he never finds out the truth, so he never gets that closure. Anyway, going back to my story, I was watching this kid when I was 16, I was watching this kid who was like 4 years old. Oh, yay. It's saved. Just real quick. Jack, kill everyone. You kill everyone, but why? So I was watching this 4-year-old kid, and it was getting later on in the night because so I basically I was watching him because my friend was graduating from high school, and so all of his family was attending the graduation ceremony, including the guy I think it was like his cousin or something like that who would normally watch this kid. But like since the whole family was going to this graduation, there was nobody to watch the nephew. So I was watching him. And you know, he was rambunctious as 4-year-olds tend to be. But as it got later on into the night, he just wouldn't sit down and settle down. So I put on Cars, hoping that, you know, he would, you know, sit down, shut up, and watch the movie. And he did for a little bit, but then he just, you know, got up and walked away from the movie. And I know that's typical, because I was the same way when I was a kid. I would just put on movies and then, like, after a while, get up and walk away from them. But I also like to think that the reason why I walked away from the movie was because Cars is just that bad of a movie. Because Cars is terrible. But, when it came time for dinner, there was some hot dogs in the fridge that his mom told me I could warm up for him. And I was just like, oh, you want some hot dogs? And he's just like, no, I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat hot dogs.
The Silver Dragon definitely came this way. Ridley must be here too.
And I read these.
What are you doing here, Jack?
Hold on. I'll continue the cutscene after this. I had read these, like, I don't know, I think my mom had given me, like, some, like, little pamphlet or whatever about, like, how, I don't know, it's just like a little guide to taking care of kids. Because I was the youngest in my family, I never had to take care of kids. And, one of the things that, I learned was, from that little pamphlet, was that if a kid doesn't want to eat, just make the food and then hold it in front of their face. Actually, no, that wasn't something I learned from the book. I learned that from my mom, because she would make food that I wouldn't want to eat, but she would, like, hold it in front of my face until I'd eat it. She's like, here, eat it, eat it, eat it. It's like, fine. So that's what I did. He didn't want to eat the hot dogs, but then I warmed them up anyway and just held them in front of his face until he ate them. And it worked. You want purple now? Anyway, back to the cutscene. It did turn to purple, right?
Cross!
Not much different than pink.
I hope you're not here for the dragon.
Meanwhile, I've watched Treasure Planet 8 times, one day back to back.
You're not needed here, Jack.
It depends on if it's a movie that you actually like.
Go home.
I mean, I did like Wind in the Willows,
Hold on!
but I would
came
stop
here
watching it at a
really
certain
back
point
home.
because I just got bored.
That's all.
Ridley?
I was a very restless little
She
kid.
here? Oh, yes, of course. You have a crush on the girl, don't you?
I just want to help.
Man, I like space pirates.
Just stay out of my way, Jack. Stay out of my way, or else.
But when I babysat that kid, I decided right then and there I'm not having
Follow
kids.
me. The hunt is on.
I still stand by that.
Victory and glory will be ours.
Alright.
Hang in there, Ridley. I'm coming.
It's just-
I'm coming to save you.
I don't know, it's not for me. It's not that, you know. That's not the kind of lifestyle I want. Alright. This fucking place. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like traversing this place, so I'm gonna use the guide. I just need to find where it is. The Verge of Awakening. To the world. Okay, here's the map. The map. You've helped raise your sister, you had your fill. Yeah, that's fair. Because we have to deal with these stupid Earth cells as well. And, not Earth cells, but like elemental cells. They're a pain in the ass. So we have to be aware. We have to beware of sandfalls. Nope. Like that one. They're the worst incels. Earth cells, fire cells, pink cells, incels. Every kind of cell. Okay, I'm not gonna let you get me again, Sandfall. Oh no, it's an incel. Oh no, I sand hit thing. Forgot how to exist. That's just what happens. I'm using an attack, an elemental attack on something that... Oh god. Oh god. That's not going to work on him. Satan, can you stop that? I swear to God, I'm gonna waste all of my health potions on this guy. It's not doing him any damage. I should stop doing it. Fuck Freezer. I'm going back to Spark Ball. Fucker. Please. God, I hate elements. Actually, you know what? I'm going back to Freezer just because I think it was giving me, some resistance against the freeze attacks. Come on. Don't be like that. Alright, good on you, Achilles. Good for Jarvis. He deserved that. Think this is the right way? Well, I've got a spot we can heal at. I'm supposed to drop down here. It's all part of Pinta's plan. I meant to do that. Oh, that was mean. Alright, note to self, there's a sandfall there. I hate this place, I hate it so much. I mean, we're already seeing the bottom tip of the Gold Dragon's castle. So we're getting reasonably close. Be ever so careful. Just take the utmost care. Out there. Don't wanna go. All right, we gotta stay where we are. I know it's tempting. Safe state because my clumsy ass is gonna do something stupid. I know it. Just covering my own ass. The fact that there are two, not just one, two sandfalls there is really nasty. You guys ready? Y'all ready for this? Right, put this guide away. I'm lazy, okay? I played this game 1,000,001 times and I'm just not feeling it. Alright, Banshee, go back and fall.
Jack, you made it. Well done.
Fuck you, Devin. I'm not gonna fall.
Lord Lucian. What?
Not for
What
your
are you
amusement.
doing here?
Actually, I am here for the same reason as you.
Huh? You mean,
Yes, I have come to help Ridley.
really? That's great. But have you seen Cross or the Silver Dragon?
No, neither of them.
Really? That's strange.
But listen to me. According to my investigation, Ridley's consciousness has been overtaken by the elf within her.
I knew it.
Do not despair, Jack. It is not too late to save
Hydrate. Good idea.
Really? We can still help?
Don't trust him, Jack.
Yes,
He's got a
she isn't
crack
lost
down
to
his
us
face.
yet, but we must
He's a
do
crackhead.
if we are to
He's
help
got a
her.
crack down his head.
Just tell me what I have to do. I'll do anything you say.
Thank you, Jack. We don't have a moment to spare. We have to hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Onward we go. What a nice guy that Lucian is, leading us to Ridley. Sure hope he doesn't kill my vessel.
Ridley! What is this?
Jack, you have to take Ridley away from the gold dragon. Reach deep into your heart, call out to Ridley and set her free.
Call out to her? Ridley! It's me, Jack!
That random zoom in on him.
Ridley! Look, it's me!
Jack!
Eating a hot dog. I guess the 5th time's the charm.
Cross!
Yeah.
Don't let him fool you.
Did you try the age-old method of just holding it in front of her face until she eats it?
This traitor, Lucian! My whole brigade, the Noir Mouton is wiped out! Wiped out by Lucian, the Silver Dragon!
No.
The dragon?
That reminds me of that story that our dad told us.
Far too much.
Our grandma, when he was a kid, she made Spanish rice, and he doesn't like it, and he refused to eat it. And she told him, "You're not allowed to leave this dinner table until you finish your rice." And so he's like, "Fine." So he just sat there literally the whole night, and it was like a kind of a shitty rainy day anyway, so there was nothing to do outside anyway to play. So he had no issues with just sitting there and basically silently protesting eating the rice, and then she finally gave in. That's something I still remember. Spanish rice and stuffed, it was either stuffed green peppers or stuffed cabbage that he didn't like, that my grandma used to make.
Hey, Ridley, wake up!
You appreciate that Cross is all fucked up. Not as fucked up as Zane.
I'm so glad that I heard you call my name one last time.
Hey,
Jack. You and me. Forever.
Let's find out if we're gonna make it through this boss.
no. Please, no.
Oh no! He killed the vessel!
No!
I will never forgive him. He killed my vessel.
It is all finished. At last. As the Silver Dragon, I was powerless. Powerless to act against Ridley while she was the vessel. But you gave me the opportunity to strike. I owe it all to you, my friend. You should rejoice, Jack. The Gold Dragon Quasar is dead. Humanity is free of the menace. Humanity has won. We have built a new cosmic order.
Humans, you shall live. You shall live until the end of the world itself.
You'll pay for this?
That story. You didn't know that story about him? Yeah, he told it to me. There was also this other story that he told about our Uncle
Why
Mark.
did you kill Ridley?
Where, like, I think he was a toddler or something. He was sitting on our grandpa's lap, and our grandpa was drinking a beer, and he let Uncle Mark take a sip of the beer. And so he took a sip, and then he started, like, chugging the whole thing, and his grandpa's like, "Whoa," and had to pull it away from him.
Ridley was human too.
I like beer. He's the same uncle that said that, and he's like, "I like beer." That's where he got his love of beer. From that early instance of sitting on his dad's lap and his dad letting him have a tiny sip of it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get my revenge against you, Helion, for killing my vessel.
Yes!
Maybe I should try something other than freeze. Maybe sort of vacuum. I'll try actually no. Sort of vacuum. Okay. Barely does anything. Barely a scratch on him.
Yes!
Sort of vacuum, that's a no. Spark ball, maybe. I think that does a little more damage than the other ones. Achilles, you are accident prone. I gotta keep myself alive. Defense to 0. I don't know if I want to do that.
Strengthen your guard.
That'll probably do us some good. We're probably going to be chipping away at Aphelion for quite a while here. If I don't do some cheat engine stuff. People likes vegetables, especially green beans for some reason. Certain people are born without the ability to taste the bitterness in vegetables. I know I was, because I liked broccoli and other vegetables when I was a kid, and I still do. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna see how much Aphelion has left. Yeah, he still has 1,300. I mean, at least we're slowly, we're slowly, chipping away at this guy. Hopefully I won't, waste all my herb extract in the process. Sorry, I keep on selecting the wrong thing. Defense to 0. Ah, I don't want to do that. Stupid peekaboo at me. Ah, fuck. I'm almost dead. These guys. How's it going today? Sorry, sorry I missed your message, Rico. Doing good so far. I'm just really intense in this battle with Aphelion. How are you doing? God, this guy. Fucking hell. Uh-oh. Gotta do a revival stone. Doing good, making some chocolate bread. Oh, that sounds good. I've never had that before. Fairly petite baby like you were. So she's very tall and thin. I remember how you were always younger. Yeah. Just, lanky. I think it's in our genes to be kind of lanky. All of our uncles, well, not all of our uncles, but our dad and, Uncle Ted were always very lanky. Oh, he's almost there. He's getting close to death. We're in the red zone now, so. That was nice of you, Aphelion. Don't you love me? Devin, have you ever had chocolate bread? I haven't. I feel like there's so many foods that I still need to try out. There's just not enough time to make them all. Have you ever had borscht? That's like my all-time favorite soup. Achilles, you need a friend. Aw. Jarvis, I'll save you. I'll save you, buddy. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, that was a close one. He almost had me there. Got a little too cocky. Alright, bye-bye, Aphelion. Chocolate is a good flavor. Chocolate zucchini, chocolate banana, triple chocolate, etc. So let's see how much more we have of Aphelion to do. He's got, oh, yeah, he's only got 900 left. That's not bad. That would make you a flourless chocolate cake sometime. So, go for it. God, fuck you, Aphelion. Stupid Aphelion. Oh, he's dead. Okay, he's done. Bye-bye, Aphelion. No more Aphelion, but we still lost our vessel, so it's an L for us. Nobody wins in war.
I am slain by a human.
Excuse me. I'm a white elf, sir.
Jack, humans are creatures bound by their fate. By their deeds do they live and die. If it was your fate that you slay me, then perhaps it was my fate that I die at your hand.
I don't believe in fate. It was my purpose. It was my mission to beat you. That's all.
You say...
I didn't even get a chance to do a second cup of tea on him.
Ridley accepted that it was her fate to restore order to the world. But you killed her for the sake of humanity. And I wouldn't forgive you for that. That's when I realized what my mission was. I knew.
He's a missionary.
that I had to
Do you remember
destroy
reading?
you.
Of course I do. I still do. I'll still eat raw
I see,
oats.
Jack. So in the end, I am a victim of my own mission.
Raw oats are good.
What beginning.
And it's really gross, but like
Castle is finished.
one of the things I would do is I'd like chew it up into my mouth and like spit it out and then eat it again, like baby bird style.
Fare thee well, Jack. Fare thee well, my human.
It was just this big mush
I've
of
saved you all,
mushy
my
oats,
frail children.
big ball of mushy oats. Well, sometimes I do that, like especially with steak, if it's something that's like, well, not that oatmeal is particularly tough, but if I'm eating a tough steak, I'll like chew it for a bit and then spit it out and then like have a go at it again. Hydrate. I worked hard for this battle. I deserve it. Green. You want green? Oh, right. I will give you green. There we go. Oh, do you want, actually, what kind of green do you want? Do you want, like, this green number 1, green number 2, or green number 3? So there's like 3 different types of green. Number 1. Oops, that wasn't. There we go. The reason why I have to basically reach underneath my armpit for this is that the receiver is like way in the back and it won't respond if I just have it up here. So you have to like kind of tuck it under. Arsec is watching me. And, oh man, that's the sad thing is that Jack changes back into his regular tunic. In this case, the Blackjack outfit. So we're not Zane anymore. But Parsec was still waiting for us. Parsec got better. Yeah, I told you he was going to be reborn. All's good. Everything's back to normal. Our vessel is dead, and the Philion's dead, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta weigh out the positives and the negatives. And we did beat the game. Parsec did get better. I changed back into Jack. And we get to watch these lovely credits. Well, that was it, guys. That was RADIATA Stories, the human path. We already did the non-human path. So, I'm trying to decide what we should do for our next playthrough of RADIATA Stories. I mean, we could still go through the bonus dungeon, but I don't know, maybe I should play around with some of the other White Elf skins. I wish the English version kept the fortune in the end credits. I do too, James. Honestly. And I think the reason why they took it out was because they figured, oh, like, Western audiences wouldn't understand the Japanese, they wouldn't enjoy K-pop or something. I'm not really sure. But I feel like when the localization team, like, they make a lot of assumptions about what they think Westerners are going to like and dislike, and they're wrong, like, most of it. Westerners aren't gonna like this K-pop song. Well, I do. I don't know. But if you have any suggestions as to sort of what direction we go in for our next playthrough of RADIATA Stories, just leave your comments in the chat. I feel like that way about Mega Man Legends Japanese ending, but it was cool that they gave the English version a completely new and unique dubbed character song. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the dub is it's hit or miss with the dub. Japanese playthrough to celebrate the Japanese anniversary. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We should start that. I always feel just a little bit bad at being late to the game for these streams, because whenever I stream a RADIATA Stories anniversary stream for the Japanese release, it's always on the 27th American time, but not the Japanese time, because it's already tomorrow in Japan. So the anniversary has already passed for them. But it's just like, sorry, I couldn't stream yesterday. I had stuff to do. It's like when Sabaton was told that nobody outside of Sweden wanted to hear their Swedish songs, but they're more popular than the English equivalent. Swedish pagans. Everybody loves Swedish pagans. I wish Weird Al Yankovic would do a parody of it called Swedish Meatballs. But I don't think Sabaton is not as sorry, it was a bit loud. Sabaton's not mainstream enough to probably make it into Weird Al Yankovic song. Do I want to save my progress? I died too. This is all the wine left. Sorry, I didn't want it dripping onto my cosplay. I believe they stuck in Platina into the end credits there. For Mega Man or a different game? Sabaton is it's okay, Devin, it's mainstream for metal fans, it's not mainstream for the rest of the world. They're the top 4 power metal band in Europe and quickly gain yeah, but that's the thing, Devin. They're mainstream for their genre, but not a lot of people listen to metal. Listen, Devin. Whenever Devin has he's got a very strong opinion about something, he says listen a lot. Everybody in Europe does. Yeah, but is Weird Al Yankovic European? No, he's not. He's American. He doesn't care. Swedish meatballs. You know what? You should probably just continue. Actually, no. Let's play the Japanese version. Do I have it? I have it here, don't I? Question: will the White Elf mod work on the Japanese version of the game? It will not. Oh, that's alright. We'll just play it as is. Let's selector, browse. Alright, swap disk. And away we go. There's a cheat file for the Japanese version if you want to mess around. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think I downloaded that. Alright. Well, let's do the Japanese version then. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I think it's the legacy version, Japanese legacy version. It's interesting that coding is different between the Japanese version and the English version. I'm sure that's not unusual, but I have to remember that the cross button and the circle button are the other way around. It always gets me. Yeah, we'll just do that. It's not begun yet, so. So where do you guys think that this cutscene takes place? I think it takes place in Septum Cave. I mean, it just sort of takes place in sort of an unknown cave, dungeon, some sort of thing. Actually, I should, take a bit of time to catch up with it. The caption's right.
父さん、母さん、いよいよだよ。いよいよジャックが。姉ちゃん、飯は？ジャック！なんだよ。あんたね、今日がどんなに特別な日か分かってるの？
We're gonna pretend like we understand what they're saying. Because we played this game hundreds of times before. We already know what's going on. Outside now. That just got up? It was you're told. Look at me, I'm translating. Don't you dare use your father's sword yet. I'm just giving it to you for safekeeping.
いつの日かあんたが父さんのような立派な騎士になってこの剣で騎士団を率いるって私は信じてる。姉ちゃん。でも まずは今日のセレクションで騎士団に選ばれることからね。
大丈夫、任せとけって。とにかくみんなぶっ倒せばいいんだろ。
聞いてジャック、セレクションに集まるのは腕に覚えがある強者ばかり。舐めてかかると痛い目に遭うんだからね。力任せに剣を振り回したって。
姉ちゃん、剣術指南はまた今度。そろそろ出発しないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
え？あ、もうこんな時間？ジャック、何してるの？さっさと行きなさい。
姉ちゃん、俺絶対騎士になるぞ。でもって父さんなんかあっという間に抜かしちゃうからな。
あの子ったら父さんの偉大さが分かってないのよね。ま、それがジャックの強みでもあるか。
And dropping love while working. Hey, Einstricker. Been a while, eh? Yeah. All works are appreciated. I hope you're enjoying your day at work or evening at work. I'm also an evening worker. Just not working tonight.
ラジアータ城、やっとここに入れる日が来たんだ。父さん、
Great.
見ててくれよな。
Trying to hydrate as best I can tonight. Because at the last stream, the Twilight Princess stream that I did last, I had gin and tonic. And it didn't hydrate enough. And it was horrible. And it's just a good idea to hydrate more during winter, during these dry seasons. I love the way he pushes them to the side. Step aside and let the professionals handle it.
やってやるぜ。
It's going good. Lining up the projects is a pain. Trying to split the more intense ones to be better scheduled. Ugh. That does not sound like fun. I've got some stuff to do for a convention that I'm a manager at, and I don't know. It's like we still got a few more months left, but also I'm just, you know, low key kind of dreading it because we're just very short staffed. We have a lot of shifts that we need to cover, and it's a bit of a pain. Hey Lily, how are you going? Or how is it going? How are you doing? God, I'm tired. It's been a very tiring week.
由緒正しきラジアータ王国騎士団セレクションへようこそ。私は本日レフリーを務める純三郎である。
Good, good.
本試験は王国
I caught I'm doing good. I wasn't able to catch the end of your. I was there when you were ending your stream, but I wasn't able to like join the raid or anything like that because I got caught up with other things. We finished the human path with the White Elf mod, and now we're starting a Japanese playthrough. Yeah. Because it's the Japanese 18th anniversary. the 18th anniversary for the Japanese release of this game. The international release will be on September 2nd. You can just kick my ass. I know how this is supposed to go. Actually, you know what? You know what? How would I win this? How would I win this battle? In your face, Ridley! In your face! Say, yeah. I'm doing good. Just trying not to, dread the upcoming conventions. But I'll get through it. I always do. Didn't get any experience from this, but, it's okay. How are you doing? She beat you in the first round. What an idiot. How the mighty have fallen. Can't believe I lost.
Selection 通過者は優勝者のリドリー・ティンバーレイク、そしてもう一人ジャック・ラッセル。
いえ、しかしあの少年、さほどの技量とは思われませんが。
ラッセルの名に聞き覚えは？
もしや。
So, Karen Russell, yellow. Alright. Let's. This is the most yellow I can get it. It's LED, so it's like a mixture of red and, something else. Red and orange. You know how LEDs can be.
では、純三郎さん、お願いします。
こちらはラジオアタ王国最小であり、騎士団総参謀長でもあられるラークス様。そしてこちらが本日の合格者が編入されるローズコションのガンツ騎士団長である。それでは合格者を発表する。リドリー・ティンバーレイク。
ティンバーレイク。
そして2人目は
人目？
ラークス様の慶願が若者の未来に可能性を見出された。ジャック・ラッセル。
嘘。なんで？一回戦で負けちゃったのに？
ジャックさん、純三郎さんが言った通り、私は現在のあなたを評価したわけではなく、将来のあなたに期待するのです。まずは王国の騎士であることを自覚し、品位と慎みを持った行動をお願いします。
はい。
私がローズコション団長ガンツロートシルトであります。リドリーさん、ジャックさん、早速決断式を執り行います。指定の部屋で支給される騎士団装束にお着替えになってください。以上、速やかによろしくお願いいたしますです。
I know Ridley and I are gonna be the best of friends. Look on her face.
こちらがジャック様のお部屋になります。
Here it comes. Here's the Japanese no. I get to hear Jack say no in Japanese, which is basically just no. Big no. It's no for me, dog.
これが憧れの騎士の部屋。
なんか用か？
あら、ほら見ろ。やっぱり間違えてるじゃんか。ここ、あんたの部屋でしょ？
まさしく俺の部屋だ。
こちらはレナード様です。この部屋の室長でいらっしゃいます。
室長？
ああ、もうこんな時間ですね。ジャック様のベッドの上に騎士団見習い職の装束が用意されております。こちらでお着替えになりましたら、3階会議室においてローズコションの決断式に出席していただきます。ガンツ様がお待ちになられていますので、お急ぎになられますよう。それではここで私は失礼いたします。あっと、
That was nasty. It was like the very grainy bits of the wine.
困ったこと、わからないことがありましたら、
It's nasty.
何なりとこのあるにお尋ねください。それでは失礼いたします。
That's the last of it anyway. I don't think it gets more sober from here.
もしかしてここに2人で？
あれがお前のベッドだ。
There it is.
一通り絶望したら早く着替えろよな。
はい。
Yes.
Very typical JRPG. The intro cutscene is like 15 minutes long. The shrimp! The calamari!
お偉いさんたちの好みだ。そのうち俺のように着こなせる。
おっさん、残念ながらそれ。
David, what is this, David?
お前には先輩に対しての敬意ってもんだ。
David, what is this, David?
それに俺はまだ21だ。おっさんって言うな。
We got our trainee knight outfit.
Yep.
Some other RADIATA story sound commands that we have.
Watch it, Fatty!
The old wino!
We got a lot of Jarvis in here. Thanks to Devin.
You're lucky I had them beers. All right, I'd kick your...
Why not? Other game data. Man, screw you. Why me? So many. Wait a second, that was the wrong one. There we go, that's Sid from Final Fantasy X.
Why me?
We stand Jarvis in this house. We also have Genius too, don't we?
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
We have one for Gil too, don't we? Like Gil's Gasp. Yeah, I think it was just called Gil. So, in the Japanese version of this game, that's his injured effort. We need more Clive. We've got Yup. Most of the time, I just said Yup. Yup. Got Will White Elf saying hi. Jarvis? What was Jarvis? Oh. Okay, so I have to explain this one. So, where I live, there's a train stop called Jarvis, and this is the little voice that comes over the intercom whenever you arrive at the Jarvis stop.
This is Jarvis.
Alkindars.
Alkindars. Damn you, we've got Daddy.
I'm gonna grind you up and show you who's your daddy!
Damn you! Damn you!
They really like to say damn you. And, of course, we got Al here, too.
Such resilience. Just like a cock.
Just like a cock. Genshin. I don't know why it's not working for you, Devin, but...
That looks like one of those Genshin impacts.
That looks like one of those Genshin impacts. That comes from this Twitter story that I saw. Where it's like, I guess some guy was coming to someone's house to look at the gas lines, and he saw one of his Miku figurines that he had, and he's like, that looks like one of those Genshin impacts. When did Jarvis stop? Get put in, or where is it? Jarvis is on the north side. It's on the purple line. It's not on the blue line. So we wouldn't have seen it. I believe it's on the purple line, which is ironic because Jarvis has purple hair. Let me see. Jarvis purple line. I think it's been there for quite a while. Let's see. Oh no, it's the red line. I think the purple line stops there too. Station.jarv. Jarv. This is Jarvis. Anyway, I forgot where we're supposed to go. Jarv. I know we're supposed to go to... Oh, we're right outside of it. Dozo.
孫にも衣装ですね。あはははなかなか様になっていますよ。さあさあ、ジャックさん、そこの椅子にお座りになってください。
Sir. This is Jarvis.
あら、なんです？いきなり仲違いですか？いけませんよ。チームワークこそが騎士団の強さの源なのですから。
子供の頃から騎士に教えられてたなんて不公平ですよ。勝てっこないです。
まあまあ、ジャックさん。これから存分に腕を磨けばいいんですよ。
もちろんそのつもりです。すぐに抜かしちゃいますから。
それでは
One of these days, I have to take Devin to the Jarvis stop. It's basically a rite of passage for him.
お日柄もよく、我がローズコションの結成発足にあたり、皆様ご機嫌麗しく、私のご機嫌なお麗しく、まさしく人生最良の日。夢ならば覚めてくれるなと願うばかり。いや、夢などということはありえませんが、感動大きく、にわかには信じられず。本当、夢じゃないですよね。ちょっとジャックさん、ここんとこつねってもらえます？
絶対いつか勝つ。
Oh no. Don't hurt him.
ならば、早速本題に入りましょう。ジャックさん、もう結構です。お手を離して。ジャックさん、つねるのやめて。
あ、すいません。
それでは本題を。ここにガンツ・ロートシルト率いるローズコションの結成を宣言いたしますです。
団長、ちょっといいですか？
I'm doing a better job at hydrating tonight than I was the other night.
どういう意味なんですか？
ああ、意味ですか。そうですね。騎士団の誇りと国家への忠誠を表しています。
どの辺が？
ローズのあたりが騎士団の誇りで、コションのあたりが国家への忠誠です。
本当ですか？
嘘です。
No.
そういう意味を込めたいという熱い気持ちはあります。
はあ。
そしてなんと我が隊は早速ラークス様より重要任務を仰せつかりました。
Wow, the cutscenes are so long in this game.
重要任務？
ドワーフの護衛で
You have to protect a dwarf.
交易のため鉱物や武具を運ぶドワーフを守って、罪にともども無事にこのラジアータまでお連れする任務です。かような超重要任務を出来たてほやほやの我がローズコションが担うとは。
超重要任務ね。
この任務を見事に果たせば、ローズコションの株はぐんぐんうなぎ登り、出世街道まっしぐらです。
A little rocking back and forth in his chair.
出発は明朝市場。長旅ですからね、準備を怠らずお願いします。そうそう、ジャックさん。
はい。
この後ちょっと付き合っていただけませんか？
付き合うってどっか行くんですか？
ジャックさんのためになるところですよ。
I know this stuff, Gantz. Yes, I already know. I'm gonna do, I already know this stuff, Gantz. Come on. I'm an expert player. Played this game a million times before. I literally beat Philion just a couple minutes ago. Well, not a couple minutes ago, like 15 minutes ago.
これはジャスネ様、こんなに朝早くからどうかされましたか?
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I let my friend borrow this game? And he didn't like it because there were too many cutscenes. Granted, he's not really into JRPGs, and even if you are into JRPGs, it's like, I mean, it is the thing that is very common for JRPGs to do, but it is I do agree it is kind of annoying. When I was playing Okame, which isn't, it's not a JRPG, but it does have that thing about it that where there's the intro cutscene is like 15 minutes long, and there's just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. So you can get a bit sort of strung out if you're forced to play through the game, and it's, you know, mostly cutscenes until like you have to wait like 15-20 minutes until you can actually play the game. This one time, the first time I ever played an Otome, I think it was one of my friends, my online friends that I met with at convention, let me play this Otome that they had, and I was playing it, and I was just like, okay, when's it gonna get to the actual game? And I didn't realize the concept of visual novel games, or Otome. I'm a wild gamer, even if the Unlimited Saga 90% of users were haters. Yeah. I mean, I've never played Unlimited Saga, but I think one of the valid criticisms about this game is that the cutscenes, at least in the beginning, are too long. But I mean, that's also par for the course for JRPGs. Thanks for the like, thanks for the lurk, Ice Wolf. Also, welcome in. I remember you from a couple nights ago. Yeah, it's sort of comes with the territory with JRPGs, so there's lots of cutscenes. Another criticism about this game that I've heard was that there's not enough save points, which is totally valid, because this game only gives you like a very small handful of save points. They built the premise early and have less interruptions. I see. I see.
一般の人々の細々とした依頼を受ける組織です。町には戦士、僧侶、魔術、盗賊4つのギルドがあります。我々騎士団は任務ごとに各ギルドより派遣団員を受け入れます。開かれた国家、開かれた騎士団をというラークス様の崇高なお考えです。
So there's not enough save points, which was something that James fixed in the remix version that he was working on. Not enough save points. There was I think another criticism that there was that there the battle system is very simplistic compared to a lot of other JRPGs. It's action. It's an action RPG versus turn-based RPGs. So there's really, to be honest, there's not a whole lot of strategy involved. So I was distracted by Cloud's voice. He has a very nasally voice. I was always wondering if in the Japanese version, because in the English version, they made him like basically have the equivalent of a hick country accent, a southern accent, I guess you could say. But I wondered if in the Japanese version, if he has like whatever is the Japanese equivalent of a hick or a hick accent. Also, that sign said soup, salad, and soup, steak, soups, and salad, I think. So, not enough save points. They didn't like the battle system, but that's I believe that is just a matter of preference because I prefer action RPGs rather than turn-based. But that's that's just me.
いや世間話じゃ。では夏目くんまたな。
夏目、何か問題でも？
いえ、他愛のない話を。
セクハラではないでしょうね。
In the Japanese version, he's saying he wasn't sexually harassing you, was he? A lot more toned down than it was, or toned down than the English version of the game. He wasn't sexually harassing you, was he? He wasn't bothering you, was he?
ではこれより任務の詳細をお伝えします。
いよいよ騎士デビューって感じだ。
あんまり調子づくな。素人なんだから。
お前だって見習い騎士じゃんか。
私は騎士として働く準備ができている。お情けで騎士団に入れと。
How is everyone in the chat doing right now? Doing good? I'd hydrate. I literally just hydrated, Devin. But you want to make me hydrate even more. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, doing good. Devin takes care of me. He makes sure that I hydrate and everything else.
オークとの戦闘の可能性も
ゼロとは言い切れません。
オークって強いのか？
オークっつうのは世界一凶暴で強えだ。マンモスも一撃で倒すって言うだ。
マンモス一撃？
怖いんか？
ちょっとね。でも怖い以上に楽しみだ。
I love the way Gantz's hair stands up. The changes, the very subtle changes to his facial expression. That's a nice touch. So going on to some positive things that I've heard about this game. I mean, obviously, like, I love this game, so I'm gonna, like, jerk it off. Like you wouldn't believe. I'm gonna say a lot of nice things about this game, but, some of the things I've heard from people who aren't really as dedicated to this game as I am is that they enjoy they like the way that the characters are designed and developed. They do a lot better job at making sure that more characters are actually have like unique designs rather than just being, you know, cookie cutter NPCs. So, and I agree with that. It's, you know, it's one of RADIATA Stories' qualities. Yeah. He's saying, we can't go back. Can't go back where we came from. But we can save. And that's what matters. Actually, wait. I can, with the cheat engine file, I believe that there's a way to activate these, the journey pigs. Progression. Enable journey pig. Yeah. Enable journey pig. Come on, enable journey pig. Guess not yet. I think the cheat engine only works or the cheat engine vial, like, it, from what I remember, doesn't it not... It takes, after you get fired from the knights for you to... for things to serve. Or cheat engine vial. Let's buy some stuff from him. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. It feels so weird to be running at such a slow pace compared to the White Elf mod. Just avoid enemies. So that the goblins are gonna kick our ass when we get there. And there's Radiata Castle out there. It's legal we aren't allowed to use pig statues. That's yeah, a conflict of interest there. Oh god, this thing is gonna kick my ass. I'm not ready. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're ambushed. Bye. Not doing it. Not today. No experience, but I don't care. Bye. Alright, I'm gonna flee battle because I'm a coward. Haha, they work! Holy shit, they work! Wait, no, wait. Alright, screw you guys, I'm going home. Hey, Adele. Wait, there's something I can get in that, just, usable item. Okay, I'm done going home.
私たちはビオレ・シャソバージュに代わり2の護衛を任されたローズ・コションです。
なんだ、護衛の騎士団か。
Well, the where I can hydrate no more. This isn't my room. Oh, I can't even. I gotta go talk to Ganovich.
「シャソバージュの代わりかね。よろしくお願いいたします。おめえ、名前はガンツロートシルトと申します。まさかおめえはガウェインの父をご存知で。ガウェインを知らぬドワーフなどおらんよ。あいつはな。まあまあ、父の話はいずれゆっくり。
Don't mention my father.
そうだ
Please.
ガンツ、大事な頼みがある。これを国王に届けてほしい。鉱物と武具の新しい売り値をしたためた新章じゃ。新しい売り値ですか。近頃ここの鉱山にも限界が見えてきておっての。その上、地の谷の水は濁り、土は衰え、力を失いつつある。作物は実らず、育たずよ。それはお困りでしょう。民の生活を守るため、今より少しだけ我らの漆を高く買ってほしいのじゃ。それで新章。わかりました。お預かりいたします。 よろしく頼むぞ。護衛してもらう2の準備には少し時間がかかる。それまでゆっくり
Cutscenes, cutscenes, cutscenes.
楽しんでいくがよかろう。
Which room it is that we stay in? Is it the first one or the second one? No, it's the second one. I knew it. Alright, humans and fellow fairy creatures. I'm getting a wee bit tired, so I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. So far for the rest of the week, we've got one more stream left this week. And I made a mistake during the last stream. I said that we were going to be streaming The Simpsons Road Rage on Sunday. It's actually The Simpsons Hit and Run. So, you know, still a Simpsons game. But it's still a shovelware game, but Simpsons Hit and Run, not Simpsons Road Rage. I will release a schedule tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, as to what's the itinerary for next week. Anyway, so thank you all for joining me for the lovely 18th anniversary stream for RADIATA Stories' Japan release. Thank you all for, showing up, working, interacting, whatever it is that you do. Always happy that you're here. I love hanging out with you guys. Let's find someone who we want to raid. Let's see, who can we raid? We have a couple of options here, but I think what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to raid Zetwilder, because Zetwilder is playing Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. There just doesn't seem to be anybody else who's playing RADIATA Stories at this time, so Zetwilder it is. Go check out Zetwilder. Really cool guy. Likes to play a lot of retro games, a lot of Zelda games. So, here's that super loud command, Shining Raid.
Shining Rain!
And, I'll get that raid command going. So, yeah. Shovelware Sunday, this coming Sunday. I'll release a schedule on Saturday, what's going to come up for this upcoming week as far as games go. I don't know when I'm going to stream RADIATA Stories next. I will try to stream it, like, basically as soon as possible. But the thing is February is going to be a pretty busy month for me, so I don't know how available I'll be to stream. I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. But if not RADIATA Stories, different other games. Oh, by the way, movie night is going to be Onward. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care, humans and fellow fair creatures. Thank you all for joining me. I always appreciate your presence, whether it's lurking or interacting or anything else. I will see you on Sunday, Shovelware Sunday. And if not then, well, next time.